Hello, hello, welcome. We are live. Welcome to our welcome ceremony and orientation for our 14-day spring challenge. Welcome, everyone. Let's wait a few seconds until everyone comes in, and then we'll get started. Okay, so if you don't mind, um, just saying hello in the comments so I know you're there. It's always nice to talk to an audience. Okay. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Brenda.
I
Okay.
couldn't find Brando in your Apple Music library. You can ask me to play a radio station or ask for your music in a different app.
Oops. Okay. Um, let's get started. So, in today's event, obviously, we don't have a batch cooking, but we will go over the recipes and the meal plan for the first week of our Eat Like a Vegan Chef challenge. Okay. First, I would like to ask everyone if you have access to the 14-day challenge module. If you don't have access yet, you can let me know in the comments and I'll give you a link where you can go to. Otherwise, everyone else who has registered for the challenge, you have been sent a link with the 14 days spring challenge link that you can access all the modules. And I'm going to share with you what you can see on the in the module so you know exactly what to do. So there are a few things I would like you to do before we even get started. I would like you to join the Eat Like Vegan Chef Challenge group on Facebook. That's actually very, very important that you a member of that challenge because a lot of informations go in there. And um, that is basically where we mingle many times throughout the week. We post our dishes there, we post our meals, and you get a lot of inspiration, you get a lot of ideas and what to cook, how to cook. And this is a very important group. You actually get together with like-minded individuals, so it's this group is very important. I'm going to post the link right now in the comments. Give me 1 second. I'm going to post it right now. Okay, I'm going to put it into the comments. Okay, I'm going to put it right now. So this link, you can actually join the Facebook group. Many of you are already a member of this group. If you don't get access, I will get you in just a second. But that's important that you're in this group. Okay, let's go into the module. I'm going to share my screen with you so you have an idea of what you can expect. Okay, so I think you should be able to see my screen. Okay, on the left hand side, all the way up here, Can everyone see my screen? If you can see the 14 days spring challenge module, can you see it? If you could just give me a quick yes or no. So on the left hand side here, it says start slowly. Obviously, the first page here is the congratulations page that you have joined this challenge. It's just a little bit of what you can expect. But then if you go on the left hand side, you go to the start slowly, for instance, and oops, that should be. Give me 1 second. Okay, let's try it one more time. Nope. Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to log in. So basically, if you don't have your password saved in your computer, you would essentially see the same thing. Okay, let's try this one more time. Sorry about this. I apologize for that. Okay, so now we should be able to move around. And on the left-hand side, if you can see this here, where I move my cursor, you can go to from introduction to start slowly, and now it works. It just tells you a little bit about what our challenge is about. Very important, you want to go to the calendar. This link here actually takes you to our calendar, and they are all important events in there. So if you click on that, it takes you right into the calendar with the timing and the links to join any event. Very important, you want to go through the medical disclaimer because I want you to know that I'm not a doctor, I'm a chef. And it just happens to be that my meal plans have an awesome effect on your well-being, on weight loss. And it has been, my meal plans have been tested by hundreds, if not thousands of people, and they work. So, but I want you to know I'm not a doctor. If you take any medical prescriptions, you want to make sure that you check with your doctor first before you go plant-based. Okay, next one is our Facebook group. And you have a link here as well. Just click on this link here. It says Facebook community. It takes you right into our community. You can then answer the questions, and I will let you in as soon as I have a minute. Next one is basically preparation. And that's basically, it says here again, you want to see a doctor. And also the kind of equipment you may need. For the meal plans we have, you really don't need all of them. You basically need a pan, a knife. You may need a food processor or NutriBullet, spatula, a peeler. So that's probably all you need for now. Okay. I have some suggestions here, as you know, if you like any of these ingredients. These are pans that I use personally, and they have served me well. The next one is our assessment, and that's actually new. I haven't done this in a while. The assessment basically gives you asks you a few questions, and when you finish those, I think it's 10 or 12 questions. Once you finish them, you will get an email with your results, and it's pretty awesome. You get an idea of where you are with your whole food plant-based journey. Okay, let me go back if you have any. Okay, Sherry, I will look into this. Yep. No, Melanie, you cannot go into the Facebook group and then watch me to the same time on Facebook. That doesn't work. You got to go back later into the group. For now, just go either YouTube or on Facebook, my Facebook page, where you can see this video, this streaming. Okay, good. Let's go back here. Batch cooking. So once a week, I have a batch cooking. It's usually on a Sunday, and you can cook on whatever day you are off. I would suggest that you cook 2 or 3 meals for that upcoming week, and that will set you up for success, so to speak. Um, when you have 2 or 3 meals cooked, ready, um, and you come from work, let's say on a Wednesday night, you come home and you don't have any food, what you're going to do? You're going to order out, you're going to order in. So from that point of view, you will not get the same kind of foods than what you would cook for yourself according to the menus. So I definitely would suggest that you cook a few meals, as we call it batch cooking. And so from that point of view, you set yourself up for success. That's very important. And those of you who want to continue on, with all these meal plans, you will find that batch cooking is the number one issue of when it comes to your success. It's very, very important, and we will talk about all these things throughout the week. We will talk about in our accountability sessions. We have one, for instance, tomorrow at 11:30. If you have any questions, just hop in. Again, you find those in the calendar. There are links leading you right into the Zoom sessions. So we get to see each other. You don't have to go on video if you don't want to, but we can hear each other. And I will go through, all the questions you have. I will answer them. That's tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay, weigh-in. We also have our weigh-in Monday morning, which is tomorrow. So, and you can weigh in uh, if you want. You can print this sheet out. There's actually a link. If you go, you see here on top, it says downloads. If you click on this, you can download it right into your computer. That's the weigh-in sheet. If you like to do that, um, that is something um, you can go on a scale, preferably before breakfast, before you even drink anything. Write down your weight. You can put it in there or just note it on a piece of paper if you want. And then when you go into the Facebook group, you just post your weight. just your number, and that's it. Obviously, that's completely optional. If you're not comfortable doing this, that's fine. You don't have to do this. Um, if you want to be part of the um, Eli Levine Chef Challenge and you want to be part of being this, it's not a competition. It's more like getting you ready to go on this journey, because in the end, the winner will get a prize. And also, the person who is most active in the Facebook group will be rewarded as well, as the person who has the most health benefits will be rewarded as well. So from their point of view, it's a lot of fun to do the challenge. Even if you have done it many, many times before, it's nice to get together with like-minded people. Maybe you see someone you haven't seen in a long time. So the challenge is usually a lot of fun. Every Monday we have the weigh-in throughout the 2 weeks of the challenge. Every time it's in our Facebook group, and you just have to put in your weights. You can put in I lost, like the second time you can put in your weight and you can say, okay, lost 3 pounds, 4 pounds, 5 pounds, whatever it is. And it's very motivating for other people as well. Okay. um, Very important, you want to set your goals, and I will provide you with a sheet that where you can list your goals, and I actually have emailed you a list 2 days ago. It says worksheet. If you print this out, you can actually use it to write down your goals. Next one is your pantry challenge. You want to make sure that you want to make that you remove all the trigger foods from your pantry. Meaning, if you like chips, well, then you want to remove those for the next 2 weeks. Give them to your family, friends. I don't want you to throw out food. If you have any animal products left and you live alone, well, put them in the freezer, or you just have to finish them. But I do not want you to throw out food. That's very, very important. But again, if you can freeze it, then for the next 2 weeks, the challenge is to eat like a vegan chef, for instance, eat according to the meal plans, and that's what your challenge is. Um, we have Chef's Nice. That's just another resource. um, where do I get my protein from? Obviously, that's always the biggest question. My meal plans are designed in such a way that you should get enough protein. If you're an athlete, if you are someone who is very active, you can add protein powder. I put an example here what I use. If I work out a lot, I may use some protein, but in most cases, I don't even use the protein powder. Um, if you think you are a busy bee, just like me, and you cannot cook as much as you want to, you can definitely use pre-packaged foods. I put a link in here um, that gets you access to pre-cooked meals. They are approved by me. They are excellent resource. You can order for the next 1 or 2 weeks. You can order some protein-rich meals, or you can even order a weight loss meal program there. So it's very, very similar to my cuisine, to my meal plans. So if you wanted to substitute those with my meals, that's fine. Feel free to do that. Um, Before breakfast, that is probably very, very important. Before breakfast, have a glass of water before you do anything else. I would ask you to let go of coffee for the next 2 weeks. I know you may hate me for that, but you may thank me later. Um, it's just an holistic approach to let go of stimulants that we are exposed to in our life. So coffee is a stimulant. Let your body, you know, stimulate itself in a way that our hormones kick off when they're supposed to, and not when you have a not when you have a cup of coffee. So when we get up in the morning, our stress hormones, um, you know, come up, wake us up, make us fit, make us agile when we go on onto the day, and then they reside, and the dopamines comes in, and other feel good hormones they come in and take over the day. Um, so from that point of view, I want, if you can, let go of the coffee. Lemon water, I would like you to start with some lemon water in the morning. We use organic lemons. We wash them thoroughly, cut off the ends left and right, and then we cut them in small pieces, put it in a blender, add teaspoon of turmeric, teaspoon of ginger powder or fresh, whatever you prefer, um, and blend it. So then you actually put them into freezable container like these cubes, freezable ice cube containers, pour it in, wrap it up, put it in the freezer, and every morning you take out 1 or 2 scoops, put it in warm water, and you drink like 8 ounces. That's, I mean, in 8 ounces of water mixed with 1 or 2 cubes of this lemon, the lemon cubes, and that you do just once a day, and you will find yourself you feeling better. You feeling it helps you with detoxification, and it's, as you can see here, you have a whole lot of health benefits when you take these lemon water. One tip: do not brush your teeth right after, because lemon is very, very aggressive on, on your enamel. So you want to drink a glass of water before you brush your teeth. Okay, so you wash all the acidity away. Good. Um, let's go to the meal plan. Let me see if we have any questions. Yes, Sherry, absolutely. I just want everyone to know who is here. Sherry started with me in January and of this year. She started with the 4 week challenge, and then she continued with me in the 16-week case study. Sherry, I believe, has lost over 30 pounds already since January. Absolutely incredible. And I'm not just saying this just to promote Eat Like a Vegan Chef. I'm here to help. I'm truly here to help. And I'm, if you have any questions, just reach out to me. I'm always here to help. So that said, um, let's go back to the meal planner. This is the meal planner. So this is this week's meal plan. We in the morning we start with either arugula fruit bowl or sauteed veggies. It's really up to you. And if you like the arugula fruit bowl, you can continue this all week through. Excuse me. Or if you prefer warm vegetables, you can do that too. If you don't like a salad, I put some overnight oats here. If that's what you like, you can do this too. So you have a choice of these. It's you don't have to follow it 100%, but I'll leave it up to you which one you prefer. Then, as a snack, you can always have fruits and vegetables. Um, then for lunch, we have our bean chili with brown rice and a salad. We have the heaviest meal for lunch. Okay, and then for dinner we have a soup and a salad. So that said, if you think that these are too many meals, then cut down. That's fine. You can, for instance, you could eat the bean chili Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And then in between, you eat the quinoa cakes, or you can do the stuffed cabbage. It's really up to you what you prefer. I gave you an option of different meals, but if you would like to cook just 2 meals throughout the week and alternate them every day, absolutely you can do that. For dinner, I want you to eat something different. If you, some people are not even hungry for dinner because they are not used to so many fibers. It's really up to you. I don't want you to overeat. I don't want you to eat if you're not hungry. So let's say you have your salad in the morning, and then you have your bean chili, and then suddenly you don't find yourself hungry for the rest of the day. That's fine. Absolutely fine. Drink enough water, maybe have a fruit, and don't eat 2 3 hours before you go to bed. That's all there is to it. Um, Here's the shopping list. These are all the ingredients you need for the next week. If you're alone, you probably don't need that much. You can cut down on that. If you cook for other members in your family who don't eat the same food, I would recommend, um, if you can, cook the same meal for them, but just add an animal choice, like a piece of chicken or piece of fish. I would so that will cut down your work tremendously. Okay, so I wouldn't cook two separate meals. I would just cook the chili, for instance, and then add piece of chicken breast. Or if they need ground beef, like the real chili, you can do that too. You separate your chili with theirs, and then you continue to cook them. One is the plant-based option, and the other one is the real one with beef. So I leave it up to you how you would like to do this. I just want you to have the easiest way possible. Okay. Let's see. SOPA is what we call SOPA-free lifestyle. It's sugar, oil, alcohol, processed foods, and animal foods free. We follow that acronym. Okay, let's go back. Now we're back into the module, and here we have the recipes. Let's go just to one of them. So that's the potato leek soup, for instance. Um, you can adjust your servings right here. These are the ingredients, and here's how you cook them. And I always have the nutrition facts here. So you just have to adjust how many meals you need and how many ingredients you need. That said, this is per serving. Serving is usually, I try to make the servings as large enough so they give you enough um, nutrients. But again, eat until you feel satiated. That could be 1.5 portions, for instance. So that's fine, 1.5 servings. I, for instance, eat probably a lot more than you because I'm used to this, and I eat until I feel satiated. And you can do the same. There's no calorie counting. There's no portion control. So from that point of view, it's very very simple, and you don't have to worry about that. You need to cut down on your food or implement more. Okay. When it comes to this, when it comes to the how you call it, how to put the meals together, don't worry about it. If you cannot get it as neat as it is in the pictures, don't worry. Just make it as best as you can. And I always have tips and tricks available for you throughout the week. If you need any information on how to cook certain things, I'll be happy to help you. So that's basically it for the recipes. I suggest that you print them out. You click here and print them out. You can print the meal planner as well. You see this on top of here. You click the downloads, and these go directly into your computer, and you can print them out. If you're on a cell phone, you can just you can print them from your cell phone, obviously. If that doesn't work, just then you may have to write it down and do it this way. But you can also visit your local library and print it out there if you don't have a printer at home. Okay. And all the weeks will show up below here. So challenge week 1 is here and week 2 will be below here. Okay. So that's basically our um, module. Okay, let me go back here. Okay, Patty is saying she did her shopping today. She's ready to go. Okay, she did a challenge in January, but need a boost again. Good, excellent, excellent, Patty. Very good. I'm glad you came back. That's why we do the challenge. Okay, you the couldn't find the worksheet. Okay, you know what? I may see if I can. I will upload it into the module. Okay, so if you right after the live stream, I will put the worksheet into the probably into the preparation module. Let me see where I'm going to put it in. Set your goals. I'm going to put it in set your goals. That's where I'm going to put the worksheet. Okay, so you can download it from there. That is very strange. It went out, but I guess it went out for the people who signed up for the challenge. So I'm not sure why you didn't get it, but I will definitely upload it again. Okay, good. So we have our calendar. I mentioned the calendar. We have the Facebook group. We have the module. So that's all the information you basically need to start the challenge. If you can cook today or tomorrow. Um, okay. Melanie's asking where she cannot find it. Okay. I will give you access to this. If you want to send me your email, I will give you access to this. Okay, Melanie, if you could send me your email, then because only your email gives me access to your file, and then I will give you access to the challenge. There may be some people who cannot access the module simply because either you haven't registered or there might be a different. Okay, good. I see. Yeah, I cannot even access this from here. Okay. Good. Okay, I will give you access in just a moment as soon as we get off the this live stream. Okay, let's see. Does anyone else has any questions? Okay. Looks like we don't have any questions right now. But what I would like to tell you is, remember, everyone who is participating in the challenge also participates in our, it's I don't like to say competition, but you know, we will have a winner, and it's always fun to celebrate the winner. Second, if you participate in the Facebook group, you will find there is lots of like-minded people in there. You want to make sure that you check back often in the Facebook group and So that yes, Anjana, there are awards at the end. Yes. um, so from that point of view, you will have plenty of exposure to everyone else. You get to meet like-minded individuals. What I would recommend is, if you, let's say you have diabetes, look for other people who have diabetes so you can connect with them. We have quite a few members who have diabetes or high blood pressure, all these type of chronic diseases. um, just connect with them, because that's the best way to learn how to reverse these conditions. I'm not saying that you can reverse them, but it's all possible. We have all seen it. We have plenty of members who were pre-diabetic and now no longer. I think Sherry was one of them. She was pre-diabetic, and now she's no longer pre-diabetic. So from that point of view, um, there is definitely, you can experience an incredible amount of um, feel good, incredible amount of improvement in reclaiming your health, definitely. And I have seen people who have lost 10 pounds in 2 weeks, absolutely. So most people lose between 6 and 7 pounds, but there are some who lose a lot more. um, okay, so I would say you can start cooking. You can start preparing yourself for the next week. If you cook today, that's fine. It's up to you. You can start cooking tomorrow. Breakfast is always easy, um, but you want to be prepared for lunch and dinner. Again, it's not about doing everything perfect. It's about starting. It's about finding um, common ground, finding a way to eat that makes you feel so much better. And it's not about perfection, but progress. So that is, I would say, that's very, very important. You want to make sure that you make the progress that you think is best for you, and after the 2 weeks you will find yourself in a much, much better position than you were before. Okay. um, that's it basically for me. I hope to see your weight in the morning in the Facebook group, in the Eat Like a Vegan Chef Challenge group. Just post your weight or your sheet, and it's very motivating when you see everyone posting their weight, and then next week it's going down, and then the following week it's going down even further. Um, it's just fantastic. If you want to participate in the challenge, you don't feel you don't feel comfortable posting your weight, you can send it to me via email, and I keep track on it, and then so you'll be part of the challenge, and when we have our award ceremony in 2 weeks. Okay, great. I don't have any other questions. If you're on YouTube, um, please, if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up and follow my channel. It helps me grow my channel, and yeah. So I would say thank you so much, everyone. I see you throughout the challenge. And again, we will communicate through email and the Facebook group. So I would say, great. Lynn is saying she's looking forward to the challenge, and she really she really needed to get back on track. Excellent, wonderful. Okay, great. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have a good day. And again, any questions you have, reach out to me via email. Okay. Have a good day.